Hello and welcome to today's program of the Terry Fox Show. I hope you've had a great weekend, and I want to really shout out and say a special thank you to all of our veterans out there. We honor you and thank you for all that you've done, giving your time and service to our country. So thank you very much for all the veterans out there. I hope that you enjoyed today's show. If you haven't listened to the last couple of programs, I would suggest that you go back and listen to them before going on to this program because they do build on each other. And we've been talking about our purpose and our values. And then last week I challenged you to go through and write down everything that you do every single day. And with that, you are going to number everything that you do, either a 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, if there's no correlation between what you're doing and one of your values. Number 2, if it is a prep for one of your values. And number 3, if there is a direct correlation between what you are doing and one of your values. And I know I did this week, and I was very surprised by something that I thought I was doing okay on, and kind of thought, okay, well, this is good. I'm doing this, and I'm just kind of proud that I did it every day. And then I looked at it and rethought what I was doing and thought, maybe I need to step it up. So I'm going to talk to you about what I discovered when I did this week and where I know that I'm going to make changes in my life in this next week, and hopefully you will find some too. When I just looked at my values is my first and foremost is my relationship with God. That is the top value in my life, is my spirituality, my relationship with God, my Christianity. Okay. And then my relationships were the second. And then my business, my success, I value success, and I value my health. So those were the 4 ones that I had up there. So God, relationship, success, and health. And what I did is next to each one of those numbers, I put a letter. So if it was a 2 and it had to do with like buying groceries so that I could eat healthy, I would put like a 2H. If it was spending time with my husband, that would be relationships, so I put a 3R. And I went through and put that on every single number. And just when I finished it, I looked at it and I thought, here I am, and I say that my number 1 value is my relationship with God. And yet, although I am spending time every morning with Him, I really looked at it in the overall picture and thought, that is a very small part of my day. And I make that tell myself, I said He's my number 1 priority. And yet I don't see it when I look at the numbers like that. When I put it all out there and look at the numbers, and I thought, maybe I need to be working God more into my life and not just spending time with Him in the morning, which is great, and sometimes that's where we start. We start with a little chunk and then we go from there because you can't always do everything all at one time. But that was definitely an eye-opener to me, and something that I am going to be committed to is upping that part so that I have more 3Gs, so to speak, on my calendar every single week. And then I noticed that I have a lot of twos, a lot of prep. I can personally sometimes be a procrastinator and want to do a lot of prep and want to do, this and that and the other thing, and not always getting down to the things that are going to change my life. And it felt like I was doing very well and am doing very well in the health, which is good, because once you've got part of it, of your values, whether you have 3 of them or 4 of them or however many, don't do too many because it can be overwhelming. But whatever you put at the top of your paper, when you've got one area that is doing really well, then that frees you up to think about, okay, the other areas in your life. So my health, I am exercising every day. I am eating healthy. I am on a health plan. And I do have a blog for that where it is a written blog that's talking about what I'm doing as far as my health plan and my eating program, and just trying to just change my general health. And, I would love to share that with you if you ever want that information. You can contact me. My email address is phbear, Bear, 59 at hotmail.com. That's phbear59 at hotmail.com. You can write me. I'll give you a link to the blog, and if you want to follow that, that would be wonderful. But that really talks about my eating plan and what I'm doing and the things that I'm changing, and that's my health and that part of my life. So that seems to be doing well. I've increased my time with my husband, which was good because he was kind of getting the leftovers. He was kind of getting that time, you busy all day, you work all day, da 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 da, and then 5 minutes you come in, hi, how's it going? Then it's on to doing more things and getting more things done. And I thought, okay, well, that's for him. When, like I said, when I have them in order, God first, relationships, my family second. It was not being second when I looked at it. And so that I'm really making a concentrated effort to be able to put him first, or put him second in my life. Like I said, the health is doing well. The success part, and that's another area that I'm going to really step up this week. I felt like there were too many twos in that area and not enough threes. So I am making an effort just to go and do more things that are going to produce that success, the income level, everything that I want to have in my life, because that is going to spill out into all the other areas when I'm being able to make the money, then have the success that I need, then other areas are just going to continue to grow. Because there's so many things that I felt like God has put on my heart that I want to do with all of it. So that I am increasing, and it's good. It was really good for me to write all this down, and hopefully you did, and that you're seeing things. But were there too many ones? Were there too many twos? Too many threes? What were there? And remember, you can have too many threes. And if you're the type that just goes, but you never press, you could be just wearing yourself out and not really getting anywhere. You could be doing the wrong things or in the wrong order, or just not doing things the most efficient way. And sometimes that's good to press. And sometimes it's good to stop and go, okay, what do I have to do? Also, if you're a go getter, which is great, but you don't have enough one time where you just kind of sit back, relax, have fun, meet friends, whatever, and just do whatever, then you could burn yourself out, and that would not be good at all. We just find yourself, and I remember my growing up, I was like that. I would be in so many activities and doing so many things in high school and everything. And sure enough, whenever I did that and didn't listen to my mom, like most teenagers, especially teenage girls, we don't want to listen to our moms. So I wouldn't listen to her when she would tell me that I needed to take care of myself and rest and not be on the go all the time. And I would invariably end up sick. And, so I know that feeling, so you got to watch it. Threes are really good to have because you want to be getting things done, but they're not the only number out there. You need a balance of ones, twos, and threes, and don't be too many twos where you're just prepping and waiting for that someday, but someday may be today. Someday may be right now that you need to, when you finish listening to this, that you need to get off of this and go do your thing, whatever it is. You need to make those phone calls if it's a business thing. Go get on the treadmill if it's something for your health. Go call a friend. You text your husband at work, your wife, or whatever, just to say I love you or something. Work on those relationships. Take your kids out. I think it's a really good idea. I have 4 sons, and it felt like it was always a really good idea just to spend one-on-one time with each one. So even now that they're grown, I really like it when I can get together and have dinner with just one of them and just really have a close time. I love holidays when we all get together, and that's a lot of fun. But just spending that time one on one really builds those relationships. So whatever it is, like I said, I would love to hear from you. Please contact me and let me know if this is making sense. If you have questions, if you are enjoying these podcasts, whatever, and I am here to help you. I really feel like that's something that God has placed on my heart, that I want to help other people, and that's what I'm here for, to help you and to help you reach your full potential and whatever it is that God has planned for you, what He's put onto your heart for you to do. And if I can do that in any way, please contact me. Like I said, chbear59 at hotmail.com, and I will get back to you and I will answer you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy it. Say hi to our veterans today and just tell them thank you for their service. Maybe buy them a cup of coffee or something just to let them know that we appreciate all that they do. And I will talk to you next week. Have a great week and continue along the path of marking your day out and seeing how it's going. And we'll work on the next step next week on getting what we want to do and where we're supposed to be going. Talk to you later. Bye.